Hello, YouTube. It has been a very eventful day on this Friday. I finally took the time to go through the entire Cumberland County, local, elections list, and I got my red dots of who I'm voting for. I am voting all over the place. Um, I hope that they recognize. Now it's still saying that I'm coming up Democrat on the when I checked my voter registration, but I filed independent about a month ago. So hopefully allow me to still see everybody instead of just the Democratic ticket, or I'm going to really be pissed off. Um, I hope that it doesn't do that because now I don't know. I think regardless of who you because y'all know I've only voted twice in my life, as far as the presidential election. So I'm thinking, regardless of who your political affiliation is, everybody still shows up, I believe. So when it comes to the president, I'm torn between two candidates, and no, it's not the two that y'all are thinking, honey. Let me pull them up right here. But first, for District Court 1, we got Cheryl Beasley. We got Trisha Shields, Grace Stiles. These are local ones in North Carolina, Fayetteville. Now, our governor, I'm going Libertarian. I'm going for Stephen J. DeFore for our governor because Roy Cooper done pissed me off with the way he handled this COVID, and I'm not going for Al Pasano. And then Mark Robinson. Yvonne Lewis. No. So scrolling through, you got your North Carolina secretary. You got your different districts. Can't vote for none of these ones. They're not in my district. So they won't come up on my ballot. Is the presidency towards the end? I don't know where the president is, y'all, but I did write down that I was going. Let me see. But anyways, in other news, I got approved for another job opportunity. So I got 3 job opportunities that I am looking at. I'm purchasing a new computer because I'm so sick of having to deny certain jobs because my laptop is a 15-inch HP Envy. And it already has a lot of stuff on it because of my YouTube and all of that. So I'm purchasing a laptop from somebody from Elizabethtown. And thank goodness they can come out to me directly. I'm glad I have something else to talk about because I can't believe I lost my page of the presidential candidates. Like, what in the world? But anyways, yeah, that happened. I got 3 job opportunities lined up. I've been sharing them with y'all on my, YouTube community tab. So if you're not following my community tab, you're missing out on opportunities of how to get extra money in your spare time. You can work as little or many hours as you want for some of these jobs. Now, some of them do require that you work at least 20 hours a week. This insurance job that I'm applying for that I just got approved for today, and I start my onboarding tomorrow. I can work as many or little hours with that as possible. If I want to work 10 hours, I can work 10 hours. If I want to work 20 or 30, I can do that as well. And speaking of little as many hours, I don't know what happened to my presidential page. I guess it is what it is. Oh, they don't have the faces. That's why. Okay. So I'm torn between Green Party candidate Howie Hopkins and Joe Georgeson, who is Libertarian, because I don't feel too comfortable voting for Joe Biden. Donald Trump is not an option. Constitution Party, Constitution didn't have black folks in mind except to our detriment. And then, yeah, those are the 5 candidates. I thought they had Kanye West stupid behind up on here for one. But no, he didn't make it. He didn't make the damn ticket, honey. Did somebody tell Kanye that he didn't make the darn going candidates for president? But anyways, we got Donald Trump, Joe Biden, Don Blankskin, Howie Hopkins, and Joe Johnson. I shared Howie Hopkins, vice presidential candidate, earlier, who is Angela Walker, who is a black queer woman who is unambiguously black, highly melanated, highly favored, fighting for the LGBTQ rights and everything, honey. So y'all know that piqued my interest. But then I also looked at the platform. Everything lines up just right. So I am going Green Party for the first time ever. I never thought I would actually choose a Green Party candidate ever in my life. I guess there's a first time for everything. Just like there's a first time with this darn on getting this credit together. So y'all know my credit took a hit recently. I was in the upper 600s, and then when I applied for the credit for my teeth, for financing, it charged it like a credit card. I didn't think it was going to come out like a credit card. I thought it was going to be like an installment. So and for people who knows credit, installment loans are on a different report from your credit card loans. You got a specific section of your credit report that is credit cards, and then you got installment loans. So I thought it was going to come up like an installment loan. It came up like a credit card. And of course, it showed that I almost maxed out my limit on that, and then it rose my credit, utilization all the way up to like 49%. And y'all know I kept my utilization under 20% at all times. So that, dropped my credit score all the way down to like 568, and I've been working to get it down. It's just been going up a couple points. And I said, I need to get some more credit to offset this, honey. So I applied for my Jewelers Club today, and I got approved for the maximum of $5,000. Woo! And DivaWuan got some jewelry to boot. So how this works is, you got to sign up for $99, and then you got to pick one piece of jewelry that you want. And of course, I'm a Capricorn, so I picked me old garnet darn going necklace. And I picked me out a gold watch. And both of those came up to like $130 some. They financed half of it because you got to pay half of it, 50% of that, and then the full cost to join the membership. So $99 plus the $60 some shipping and taxes and stuff. I was on the hook for $161 that I had to pay on my credit card today. And in exchange, I got a full $5,000 credit limit, which is now $4,900 some because I still got the $60 some financed. But that is excellent. I mean, a $5,000 credit limit towards a jewelry. I get to pick jewelry of my choice. It's a good selection to choose from. It comes up as credit, so that extra $5,000 is now going to be factored into my $6,000. And for the first time ever in my life, I have now surpassed $10,000 worth of credit. I've never had $10,000 plus worth of credit in my life. Even when my credit score used to be 720, I only had like a little over $5,000 in credit when I had that 720 credit score when I was young. And that was right before, cancer and medical bills and, sugar honey iced tea hit the fan. So, yeah, DivaWuan is, repairing her credit and is getting back in a good space. I'm looking forward to see what my credit score is going to look like at the end of November. Just in time for Black Friday, honey. I'm going to be splurging a little bit. My credit score going to do a little dip number again, but dip. It's gonna dip back to it might dip back to the upper 500s. We ain't gonna dip it that low though, because guess what? DivaWuan has also finally got some models that are interested in getting some services done. So now we are working on that, and then we're going to get some paying clientele in through the door. But unfortunately, I hope I put some insurance on this thing. I don't know. Y'all know I purchased so much through Amazon. I don't recall if I put a plan on this or not. But my darn on ring light ain't working no more. First, the other lights went off, and I said, okay, I deal with just the one tone light because it had 3 different settings. It had the warm light. It had the the warm neutral, and then it had the cool tone, and then the warm neutral and the warm light wouldn't turn on, but I still had the cool tone light. But now it won't turn on at all. And I spent $40 on this. And I don't believe I had it that long. I've only had it with y'all for what, about 3 months? So either, they're going to have to send me a replacement. I'm going to have to ship this back to them or something. I hope I got a plan on this, but I got to purchase a whole nother one. That's the only downside that's happened today. And then I got to purchase me a trolley to hold my body sculpting machine on. So yeah, I got this. I already spent $40 on Amazon for that. And now I got to probably spend out another $40. Oh. Those are my negatives. But on the positive note, like I said, for the first time in my life, I now got $10,000 plus in credit, which is now going to bring my credit utilization down. If I keep my current card balance under $500, the one that I got $2,000 on for credit one, and then I don't really use the other one, Open Sky. That's $1,000 credit limit, so that's $3,000 plus the credit through Genesis for my teeth. That's $3,000. That's $6,000. My jeweler's credit is $5,000, so that's $11,000. So $2,500 open balance on the Genesis credit for my teeth. $500 on the one for my credit one as of next month, because I'm factoring in purchases that I'm going to be doing for Black Friday. That'll have me using $3,000 out of $11,000. So that'll put my credit utilization about around 27%. So just under 30%. So I should be good. Because we want to keep it under 30% to keep my credit score in the 600s club. So if we keep it like that, it'll be all right. So yeah, that is that. I'm going to do my voting tomorrow. Do my voting tomorrow. Oh, and I got to put my thing on the car. I have not even put the sticker on the car. I got to do that tomorrow. Or the police gonna pull my ass over. It's like, girl, you done paid the $200 for property tax. Put the sticker on the car. So got to do that tomorrow as well. So that is that. Oh, and once my credit score gets into the upper 600s again, it's gonna do a little dip number maybe again, honey. Because Diva is gonna finally get this hair together. So I'm going through the teeter-totter right now. I'm going with the motions until my business does all right. Oh, and like I said, I got 3 job opportunities I get to look at. Let me see. Let me go ahead and share it with y'all. I could choose from Harry and David. That is, let me see. Harry and David, wine.com, and then Assurance. Assurance, transferring people over to talk to Assurance because, November the 1st is actually going to be open enrollment. So, honey, that's a lot of commission. Everybody that you transfer over to a representative and they stay on the phone for at least 2 minutes, you get a $2 commission. Honey, during open enrollment, during the COVID, honey, some people are making $200 a freaking day. Honey, if I can at least make half of that a day, that's $3,000 a month before taxes. Or, I do it like 5 days a week. So, $2,500 a month. If I can do $2,500 a month, baby, honey, y'all going to see a change with DivaWuan, honey. shoot. So I'm jumping on this insurance gig, honey. They approved me today, and I'm going to start my onboarding process tomorrow with them, because with the other ones, I need to get this computer first, because my computer don't really meet the specs that they're looking for. Because my darn on computer is still cracked and stuff, and it's not accepting the Ethernet. So and you need a stable connection. Now, granted, my wireless, I'm in my bedroom with my router, my wireless router. So I have excellent darn on signal on the wireless, but still they got the check, and they want it to be wired. So I need to go ahead and spend the $200+ on this darn on desktop. It's going to be 3 gigabytes of RAM. Matter of fact, let me tell y'all the specs right now. Let me go into my email. No, that's my Jewelers Club acceptance. That's my cash. Thank you, Tiffany, for the Cash App. Let me see. Where is it? I got so many emails today. It don't make sense. Okay, here it is right here. It's Adele Ingham. Once again, I'm Southern, y'all. Y'all know I mess up something. I mess up a name real quick. Adele Inspiron 8 gigabyte RAM. Windows 10 PC, HDMI, 500 gigabytes, USB 3.0 with a DVD reader. It was a 17-inch monitor for free for $160. But I want to have a 21-inch screen or bigger. That way I could be able to set up any type of job that requires 21 inches or more for the screen. So an extra $40 for the screen, and $10 to add optional Wi-Fi. That will put my total balance up to $215 that I'm going to pay him tomorrow. And he's going to deliver it. Hopefully, he can deliver it to me from Elizabethtown. He said he does business all the time. Yeah, matter of fact, he said he just got finished delivering somebody's computer. So, honey, that saved me a trip, because I thought I was going to have to travel all the way to Elizabethtown, which is like 37 freaking miles, 45+ minutes. And then I got to be careful with how I'm driving. But then it's like on the highway, though, the minimum speed limit is like 65. And then my trunk is so large, I ain't want to risk putting it in the trunk. It's like, and then, the way my seats are set up, yeah, I'm glad that somebody will deliver it to me instead. Like, I don't want to go through those hassles with, transporting something that's fragile as a laptop. I mean, a desktop. A laptop would be easy, because a laptop I can easily put in the cover case and everything, but a desktop, oh no. So, yeah. I'm glad that they have the option to deliver. He ain't say nothing about no shipping fees, so I'm assuming that shipping might be free, especially since he does business in Fayetteville all the time. So, I'm assuming that, it won't be no, transportation costs. I shouldn't say shipping, because he's not mailing it to me. So now I got to put my TV, which is over here. Let me show y'all my TV. I got to put my TV over there. So now I got to take off all my darn on TLC stuff, my wigs, my clothes, and try to put them. I got to utilize these darn on carrying. What's the thing called? I can't speak today, y'all. See, this is what happens when you get on camera and you don't eat. You don't get you get brain fog. But yeah, I got to find somewhere to put those clothes. I'll be so happy to get the hell up out this darn small ass house. But once again, the house guys are just not doing it for me right now. So, in the time being, I just got to make this work. And besides, like I said, I'm getting my credit and stuff together in the meantime. It's taking a series of ups and downs as I need stuff for my business and, advertisement and all of that. And yeah, I get to deduct half of that shit, for tax time. But in the meantime, this shit hurts like a mug. But yeah, I got to put my TV over there, put my computer right there, and then I'll work from there. And that will be that. And maybe once I start this job with Assurance and I start bringing in at least $100 a day for my work, things will start finally changing for the better. If I start to get some, $3,000 a month plus of income stacking up, honey, oh, we'll be out here by my birthday. I wanted to be out here by the end of the year. Like, I ain't want to bring in not nail another new year in this house, honey. I did not. Hopefully, we might be able to still move in December. I don't know. They say that, the December will be the time where, stuff will get easy on real estate and stuff again in North Carolina. So you don't have to deal with the hecticness of all of that. So maybe I will be able to do that. But yeah, Diva's trying to do so much in so little time. Like I said, we got to get this hair together. So I'm going to take out. Now I'm trying to figure out, like, if I take out that, how is that going to factor into my credit? Matter of fact, let me do it with y'all. So currently I got $11,000 in credit. If I go ahead and take out care credit and start my laser hair removal, let's say they approve me for $3,000. Let me see, calculator. Let me see how that will factor into my credit utilization, because I might be able to do it and it won't raise my credit utilization up too much. Let's see. Let's say I max out to $3,000. So $3,000, and then I owe like $25 for Genesis. So that's $5,500, then $6,000. So I'm using $6,000 worth of credit. And then you factor that into $14,000. Let me see, 14,000. I'll be using 42% of my credit. Oh, that'll put me back in the yellow. That'll drop my score down to roughly 580. I want to stay at least in the 600s. But I guess the caveat to that is, as I pay the stuff down with time, and since I'm going to have this job with Assurance, and this is during the midst of, insurance season, I will be making at least $2,500 a month with that. And then by the start of December, I'm going to be making at least $1,500 a month with my aesthetics practice. That's $4,000 a month. And then I can still jump on to the Harry and David client, or, the wine.com, and the hours are flexible with that. So I should be making maybe $5,000 a month. So I'm thinking that I can afford to take that temporary hit, because, I can start getting my stuff together. And, I need to apply for insurance as well. So that's another thing. And these bills are adding up, y'all. It's like my car alone is $500 a month. That's including the full coverage insurance. That includes the monthly car payment, the gap insurance. If I ever total my car, it will pay itself off. I don't have to worry about being in a deficit if I get in a car accident or anything like that. And then, of course, my own medical situation will pay for me for a new car, because y'all know a girl's going to go into chronic flare-up mode, and, honey, that'll be a good $20,000 payout for me, honey. But we ain't trying to, I enjoy my baby, honey. I ain't seeing nothing to happen to it. But if it did, DivaWuan is secured. But, yeah, that's that. Like I said, so much, so little time all by myself. But DivaWuan is working it out. Like I said, we on track to, start this laser hair removal soon. Soon as this reports on my credit report at the end of the month, we're going to see if I can go ahead and apply for it. Now, you don't want to fish with credit too much within certain time. Maybe I give it December. What are y'all thoughts? Because normally you don't want to do credit applications back to back within 30 days. Maybe I give it 60 days. Oh, and here's another thing. Ooh, I also got to factor in that by February, I will be closing out my Open Sky account. And because it's like, it don't make any sense for me to have my $1,000 tied up when I'm getting approved for credit card offers that are unsecured for even more than that. So it's like, yeah, give me my money back, honey. So, yeah. I got to think about that. And then, that would reduce my credit age. But it's like, hell, my average credit age is like 2 years and 9 months. So it's well under the 5-year mark, which is another ding to my credit report. But it doesn't affect you as high as, your credit utilization, your derogatory reports, and what else is a major factor? Late payments. The student loans is where I'm getting my behind kicked with because it's still showing that I have 15 late payments, which is ridiculous. Because it's really 5 late payments, but it reports as if it's 15 late payments. And no matter how many on-time payments I have, those 15 is still going to weigh it the same. Because the way that they do it is they factor the late payments over the course of your installment of your loan. So no matter how many good payments that you make, unless you have another loan on the file, it's not outweighing that. And that's why I was hoping that the Genesis credit would have came on to my loan as an installment loan, because the payment history would have added up and balanced that 15 missed payments off of the payment history. So my payment history is currently at like 89%, and it needs to be at 97%. So I was thinking about doing one of those, those installment loans that I've been seeing online, like I can't think of the name of it, but it's like you get you're using your own money, you're putting up your own money, and then it's loaning it back to you. And as you make those payments, it's showing as a positive payment history on an installment. Or option number 2, if I get in my house, which we're going to hope that this happens instead. If I get into my house by the end of the year and I purchase some furniture, and and maybe another room set or something like that, depending on the type of apartment that I get in, if it doesn't have central air, because DivaWuan is desperate at this point. I succumb to a rink-a-dink apartment just to get away from this heathen. Yeah. That will come up as an installment loan, and then that will help balance out my credit report. So that's where DivaWuan is at. I'm going through this juggling game, getting my credit together, trying to get my businesses together and all of that, while also trying to maintain getting my credit up as well. So yeah, DivaWuan's trying to get the TLC together, my aesthetics business, laser hair removal, looking at houses while taking on 2 side gigs while trying to build up my aesthetics practice. So while also still doing videos for y'all. So that is everything in a nutshell with moi. Feel free to leave y'all thoughts down below. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all soon with more videos. Mwah.